Crystal Mathis, health coach, and with me is, of course, my best friend and master functional trainer, April Immers. In April and mine's practice and in her work as a functional trainer, we see a lot of people struggling simply to get up and down, whether it's from a seated position or from the floor. So today we're going to really focus on exercises that really support the skeletal structure and really help support the body in getting up and getting back down without struggle. We know a lot of people tend to bend over, which puts a lot of pressure on the low back, or they contort themselves in such a way that allows them to get up. And we really want to just help you develop proper muscle structure so that the up and down movement from the floor it is an easier task. So April, we're going to be working on an exercise commonly referred to as surrenders, correct?
Correct.
All right, so I'm gonna let you talk a little bit about what that exercise is supposed to target.
Okay, so basically it's a full body exercise, but mainly the main focus is gonna be on your lower half. So really engaging your hamstrings, your quads, your glutes, your hips, all that kind of needs to be working together in order for you to perform this exercise properly. Now we're going to kind of show you kind of the different variations of how to do it. I might also show you from completely sitting to standing, but for now we're going to start with just the basic of having Crystal start from a kneeling position. So maybe if you were down doing housework or gardening or picking stuff off the floor and now you need to get up and you're kind of like, oh crap. So
Right.
this is how we're going to kind of start from there, and then we'll work it up and we'll work it down as well.
Right.
So I'm going to start from a kneeling position, so both knees are going to actually be on the floor. Alright, so from here I'm going to ask her to pick what leg she wants to start with, because we're actually going to use both sides. So she picked her left side. So she'll bring her left side here to kind of a lunging, half kneeling position. And what she wants to do is she wants to make sure, again, like we always talk about, that her chest is out, that her core is engaged. Immediately she already has her hand on her thigh, which is what a lot of people do. And when you push off against that thigh, you're actually adding a lot more pressure onto your knee than needs to be done. So I'm going to actually have her remove it, and she can kind of hold her hand either down, she can hold them right in front, wherever she feels like she can get a lot of power and control while she's performing the exercise. Some people want their arms freely moving because they might need a little bit of that momentum or just to feel that balance. Okay, so then what I'm going to have her do is I'm going to have her apply pressure through her heel and the ball of her foot. You can actually put on toe because you can actually use your back leg as well to help you. And then what I want her to do is she'll kind of lean forward just a little bit to give her a little bit of an oomph, and then she's going to stand straight up. So she's driving all her weight through that front leg. So the majority of her weight, probably 80% of her weight, came from this front leg, and that back leg was just there to kind of give her that little bit of push.
And I'm going to do it from the side just so that they can see it from the
but
side.
let's go back down really quick.
Okay.
So then from there, no more, same side leg.
Oh,
So we're going to go back down with the left, and then back to start. Perfect. So now we can turn from the side. So turn sideways, up with the left, engage, come up, go down with the left,
come down and back with this one.
good, and back to start. Perfect. So now I'm going to have her switch to her other side.
Okay.
You will notice a discrepancy between your sides. Everybody has a side. It's not always your dominant side, so don't be surprised if you do the left leading and then you do the right leading and they're a totally different feeling. I have some clients who can do the left leading with lots of weight and the most advanced way possible, and then I just flip them over to their right side leading and they have to go completely back to square one. So if you notice that, that's perfectly normal. Good. So for Crystal, this side might be a little more challenging to her because that's the side that she has had issues with and a previous injury her, she's a little bit more aware, maybe a little bit unsteady on that side, and that's why she automatically chose her left side to start with, because she wasn't sure if she was ready to demo with that right side. But little did she know I was gonna make her do it. So,
Yay!
let's go one more with the right side, but turn sideways.
Okay.
Good. Press through your heel, follow the foot, stand up. Take it back down with that side, yep. Good. So by leading with the same side leg, you're actually getting to work different parts of the body in different phases. So if you just come up and down on the same leg, you're gonna stay working that same side, which is fine. You can do that as a variation, which I like to call like a half kneeling to stand. So if you're going to be down on one leg the whole time and then you just wanna come out of that, that's fine as well. But sometimes being able to switch, especially if you've had your pressure on one side for a while and your body can say, okay, I need to take it off of this side and switch it to this side, it's good to practice with one leg leading and then switching.
And I want to make sure that we talk again, April kind of already touched on it, but these exercises are really functional based movements. They're to be taken out of your exercise routine and applied to your everyday life. So like she said, if you're down and you're cleaning something, if you're gardening, if you're playing with a kid and you're down on your knees and then you have to go to a standing position, still keep this exercise in mind. It's meant to help you through your daily life, not just to be utilized in the gym. And that's what we work out for. That's why we build muscle, is so that we can help ourselves do the things we love on a continuing basis and do them without injury. It's also important to remember that if you've sustained any knee damage or if you've had surgery, you're going to want to listen to your body. Not everybody can put their weight on their knees. If you can't, then maybe this exercise should be avoided. But if you feel comfortable, if you don't feel any pain when you're on your knee, please feel free to try it. If you've been under the care of a doctor, please make sure that you're contacting your doctor and make sure that it's safe for you. But it's always going to go case by case basis. Somebody who's had a knee replacement might not be able to do this. Some of our clients who've had knee replacements do this very well. So it's a case by case basis, but always listen to your body, listen to your doctor, and make sure that you're paying attention. And if it's painful, avoid it altogether.
So let's say you can do it because you don't have any knee issues, but let's just say you're really struggling to do it freehand. Let's try adding a chair or an object that you can actually apply a little bit of pressure with your upper body to assist you.